Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC, and boy, it has been a crazy week for AMC, but we're going to dive into that just here in a little bit. But before I start the video, I just want everybody to know that everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. It's been crazy week for AMC. Everyone has kind of just been paying attention to the stock in specific. So taking a look at the 1 week chart here, guys, we definitely see that, okay, AMC this week alone is up 114%. Start of the week, it started around $12, and we see this huge spike up here, May 28 at 6:30, which was today. AMC hit a high of $35 today. It kind of did have a little bit of a pullback. And if we're talking about it from a realistic perspective, I don't think AMC is done. I'm making this video to let you guys know that AMC is not done. The stock has not squeezed just yet. The shorts have not covered their position, but there have been a little bit of covering. We definitely see with the price action that, yeah, there is a little bit of squeeze action going on with AMC. There is a little bit of people buying back shares. I'm sure there was probably some shorts who covered, but the stock has not squeezed yet, and the stock has not squeezed to its best of its ability. So this video is basically going to be me telling you guys why I don't think right now is a very good idea to be selling AMC stock. I think right now is a very good time to be holding. If you had bought it before this price action kind of happened, if you're buying now, we have not got the shorts to squeeze just yet, and I am expecting a lot more upside potential, and I'm very excited to see what happens next week with AMC stock. Like I said, looking at the 1 month chart, we definitely see up 125%. We're getting a little bit of price action here that we saw January 27th of 2021, but this time AMC has gone a lot higher. And here's the thing, there's going to be a lot of meme stocks that are going to be taking off here in the next couple of weeks. And I've been saying this time and time again in all of my videos. You can't really time this stuff. There was a lot of people who did lose faith in AMC stock. It shot all the way back down to $9. Going back to the 1 year chart, we see definitely here around February 12th, they hit a low of $5.59. A little price spike back up here on March 16th to $13.02. And then it just kind of started trading sideways, $8, $9. And then, people are like, okay, AMC is not going to squeeze. AMC is done. It's over for it. But for me, looking at it from a realistic perspective, seeing how many people were actually shorting the stock, for me, I'm like, okay, I know that there's definitely going to be another rally that's definitely going to be driving these stocks to higher prices. It was pretty clear-cut, obvious. Like I said, this information is public, and we saw that in the months of March and April, there's a lot of hedge funds that were growing their positions in AMC stock, and there's still people out there who have analysis, big time analysts who have analysis that they think that AMC stock is going to 1 cent. So really diving in, this is probably why people are shorting the stock. And we definitely see right now it's a huge battle between, the hedge funds or people who are shorting the stock versus retail traders and Reddit traders who are buying up the stock. Like I said earlier this morning, we hit a high of $35, and then all the way down today, it's just kind of been slowly sinking. People are like, okay, was that it? Was that the squeeze? I just want to let you guys know that no, the stock has not squeezed just yet. I am expecting a lot more price action from the stock in the coming weeks and in the coming days. Obviously, it is market close and Memorial Day is on Monday. I believe the markets are also closed for that as well. But if we take a look at it from a bigger perspective, and kind of the perspective of how the market truly does work on its overall capacity, we definitely see that, okay, people who have seen, short squeeze before, we would have gotten a lot higher price action if the stock was actually going through a squeeze. Yes, there are a lot of people foaming into it now. There's a lot of people buying up, and yes, there are people who are shorting the stock. They're slowly buying back shares as we can see it, because else, we wouldn't be seeing this price action that we're seeing here today. But for me, going into next week, there's going to be a lot of expectations for AMC stock. There's going to be a lot of expectations on what the stock is going to be doing, how it's going to be performing, how high is it going to go, and, is it going to squeeze? And that's the thing I said this time and time again. You cannot time the market. There's no possible way for you to ever be able to predict when the squeeze is actually going to happen. But we are on the road up. We see a lot of stocks like GameStop, BlackBerry, COS, AMC, revisiting this January activity where the stocks are very volatile. People are buying them up like crazy. Everybody is talking about them. There's a lot of media attention, except this time, a lot more people are expecting all-time highs. GameStop's still kind of lacking luster a little bit back there, but AMC has definitely proved itself. Like I said, back here, we had a high of about $20.83. It doesn't show it on the chart, but I was kind of monitoring that day. And then, like I said, today, we definitely hit a high of $35, almost $36. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how the price action plays out. I'm expecting a very volatile week for AMC and a lot of these other meme stocks that people have been talking about kind of in Wall Street bets and stuff like that. Price prediction for me next week, I think we can see $50 from AMC stock. I know it's pretty crazy to think, but then again, if we had asked each other, a week ago or 2 weeks ago if AMC stock was going to hit a high of $35, there's probably not a lot of people who would have believed that either. And, it's going to be crazy to see because eventually the shorts do have to cover. And that's the thing. Even with GameStop stock, it never really shot back down to its all-time lows. Like I said, people predict AMC going to 1 cent. I just don't see it happening, especially with so many people buying into it. There's a lot of hashtags about AMC. People are really trying to force the squeeze out. I think the hedge funds know this, which is why they have not covered their positions just yet. They know that, okay, AMC is eventually going to go back down. Retail traders are going to start selling. There's going to be a lot of sell action from retail traders because they want to lock in profits, which I do recommend that if you've made some money, you have 3, 5, 6, 7,000 shares, lock in a little bit of profit. It's always, good to take some profit on the way up and then let some stuff ride out. That way you don't lose everything along the way down. But generally speaking, we are seeing a lot of price action from AMC stock. We're seeing a lot of upward potential. The squeeze has not happened yet. It's boiling. The stock is going up. The hedge funds are getting scared. And then there is going to be a point where these hedge funds eventually do have to cover their positions. They're selling shares, that they have to eventually pay back, whether it's $50, $100, $1,000, and whatever case AMC stock ends up going to in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be interesting to say the least. But in my personal opinion, and like I said at the beginning of the video, it's not financial advice, I am expecting a short squeeze in the next couple of weeks. I do think that we are definitely going to get a lot of upward price action, a lot of squeezing from AMC stock in the next couple of weeks. That's just my personal prediction. And I do think that we are going to see AMC over $100 in the next couple of weeks as well. Obviously you guys have to do your own due diligence when it comes to AMC stock, study, seeing how volatile it has been and seeing how volatile, how fast it goes up and how fast it can come down. I just want people to be aware of the price action, but we are definitely going to be a volatile week next week. I think next week is definitely going to be a good week for AMC. I definitely do think we're going to be headed in the upward direction. But with that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of AMC stock. Do you guys think AMC stock is going to squeeze next week? If you guys own AMC stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.